Hey guys, so welcome to day 3. So in this video, we are going to mark up support and resistance, and this is what you'll be doing for your homework. So for your homework, I want you to mark up at least 3 different charts and mark up support and resistance. So we're starting on the daily time frame, and we don't want to go too far back in time. So we're starting January 2019, I think it is. Yeah. So we just want to, we don't want to go back like 2 years later. We want to focus on this. So we're gonna mark up our resistance zone, so where price failed to move higher in the market. So price was bullish, came up, tested this level, and fell down. Okay, so our next resistance zone is right here. So you don't have to go like this and then like this, because it's basically the same zone. So we're just going to mark it as 1. So price failed to move higher. Okay, so for this as well, price was in this area and right here. Okay, so these are the main resistance levels, and then we're going to go for our support, and I changed the color. You can do whatever colors you want. So we have support zone right here where price failed to move lower. Support zone right here and here. Okay, so that's our major ones. So if you want to label it resistance and support, you can, but if you know which one's which, then it's just keep it simple. So right here, you can tell that we had a huge impulse correction, and then we had an impulse again. So as you can see, we created an inverse head and shoulders. So when I was going over the patterns, that means that is a bullish pattern, meaning that price is ending in a downtrend and going to be in an uptrend. Okay, so then we have a range like we went over as well. Right here, price tried to break out and then wicked, came down with bearish candle, and then continued down. So as you're going through the charts, you'll be able to read it and understand everything that I've went through in the course. So these are the major resistance and supports. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark the levels. So I'm going to take a horizontal line, and we're going to go like this. So I always round my lines because round numbers are good for Forex. That's where the institutions execute from. So 36,550, I'm going to make that. And then I'm going to make this one 35. Okay, because price was wicking in this area, then we had a fake out, and then price continued down. Then we have another one here. I'm not going to mark that one up though. We don't want to have too many lines on our chart. So then we have one here. I'm going to make this 33, 34. And we're going to mark this guy up. So 39.69, we're going to stick to 39.50. And then this. So 30, 30. It's kind of too far away. So if it's too far away from your round number, just round it to the nearest. So I'm just going to do 150 So 25, 50, 75 zeros. So that's good enough. So as you can see how price reacted to these levels. So price respected this resistance, fell through, came back up, wicked at this resistance level, came back down with a bearish engulfing and continued down. Then at this price level, we had support, price came up, tested this level once again, dropped, then eventually broke through this level. We had our area of resistance here, came back down to support, kind of ranged for a bit, and then we had a breakdown, then retest of this structure. This was the retest, and then down. So these levels come in handy when you're marking them up, and obviously our charts aren't going to look like this when we start trading. I just want you guys to do this because I want you to see how it all works and where we're going to sell and where we're going to buy. So this is really important that you understand each key level. Okay, so now we're going to go to a different chart. And after you're done with the chart, you can save it. So we're going to go to Euro USD. So same thing. Euro USD has kind of been crazy lately. Okay, so I'm not going to do too far away from price, so let's go right here. Okay, so we have a resistance zone right here. Price failed to go higher. Right here. Here. Okay, so those are the key ones we have, and actually right here. Okay, and then marking up our support here, here. So if price moved below this level, then we would obviously mark it up differently, but since it's at the same level, you can just drag it here. Okay, so that's pretty much our major one. We can do one here as well. So let's connect it. So we're going to go to 1.14000. Okay, so that works because what happened is we kind of had a fake out and then we had a bearish close right below. And then this one respected it totally, and so did this. So 1.14 is a good number. $1.1375. We'll go 250 for this one. 1.1255, that's fine. Okay, so now we can see how each level reacted to support and resistance. So it all works out. But like I said, we're never going to actually trade our charts like this. It's just so you guys know exactly where to plot it out. And we will only be focusing on where price is at now. Price on Euro USD is at 1.09. We're not going to be marking up 1.14. Okay, so this is just to show you how price is moving between support and resistance. Okay, let's do one more. We'll do GBP USD. Okay, so marking up GBP USD, don't want to go too far back. Okay, so this one is kind of easy. Okay, so we have our resistance. We have resistance right here. And currently we have resistance right here. Okay, then we'll do our support. I mean, this has been trending down for a while, since March, so there's not levels like there was on Euro USD. So these are the major ones, so just gonna mark them up. So this is a perfect example too. 127, we'll do this 55. Okay, so this was support. Okay, then price broke through support with a bearish candle, came back up, retested, dropped down, pulled up, dropped down, came back for another retest over here. We had a double top formation and then finally dropped. So then this support turned into a resistance. Okay, so that's basically how it works, guys. So as you can see here too, price came down, came to the next support, broke through, came back up, tested, and is now dropping. So that's the power of key levels. If you have any questions, just let me know.